Everybody take a very close look at this clown. This is the next target of the Dak attack.
Holy cow. I thought I was going to wake up this morning and finally get to enjoy watching the sports networks because they wouldn't be able to craft negative storylines out of this victory over the New England Patriots. But I'm shocked. I'm shocked. Color me surprised yet again because we have yet another terrible take from one of the most notoriously bad ESPN talking heads in Dan Orlovsky this morning on GetUp. If you want to watch the full clip for yourself so you can get the context, he started talking about Dak and the Cowboys roughly at about the 35-minute mark during their 1 hour long episode of GetUp this morning on October 2nd, 2023, right? And he made a statement, bro, and this is the stuff I'm talking about right here. He made a statement pertaining to Dak Prescott and how he has been playing this year. And he literally let these words come out of his mouth.
They've had the lead so much. No quarterback has played with the lead more this year than Dak and has played better in that situation. No quarterback has played worse when losing than Dak Prescott this year. It's mainly in that Arizona game.
Now tell me, in what world in which we have seen a player in Sam Howell just a week ago throw 4 interceptions? In what world, when we've seen Josh Allen against the New York Jets, when Aaron Rodgers went out, throw multiple interceptions in a loss? In a world where we have seen all the other top QBs in the league have a terrible game so far this year. In a world we've seen Joe Burrow look like a shadow of himself. Dan Orlovsky fixed his mouth to say that Dak Prescott has looked great whenever they have this huge lead in games, but he's looked like the worst quarterback in the league whenever they're down. This is why I don't watch ESPN or FS1 anymore. This is why, bro. Because the media is no longer talking about what you're seeing on the football field. The days of Chris Berman and Tom Jackson and Chris Carter and Randy Moss and real objective football opinions, those days are over with, bro. Stuart Scott, the days of the real media anchor is over with. Now we get backup quarterbacks who could never sniff a starting job in the NFL for any of the 32 NFL teams and any of the however many teams play in the Canadian Football League. This man couldn't sniff a starting job, yet we are subject to listen to him give his thoughts about what it takes to be a good quarterback, give his thoughts about good play, bad play, when Dan Orlovsky has never done anything in the league to garner any type of respect or for anyone to pay attention to his thoughts. And when he thinks he played literally on the worst team in NFL history, the 0-16 Detroit Lions, he played on the statistically worst team in NFL history. And he has the gall to go on national television as if he was the starter. As if he was the starter when he's most known for running out the back of the end zone like a jackwagon and having absolutely no field awareness. That's what Dan Orlovsky is most known for. Yet he gets on TV every morning and tries to tell everyone who's a good quarterback, who's a bad quarterback. And he had the nerve to say this about Dak Prescott after they just blew the doors off the New England Patriots. And lo and behold, we should have guessed it, y'all. What's the narrative right now? The narrative is, and it's going to be for this entire week, that the defense made it so that Dak them that didn't have to do anything. Whenever the Cowboys were up 10-0 before the defense even started to score. The Cowboys were already up, or 10-3. They were already up. Before the defense even started to score, the offense had already set a very clear tone that we're going to walk down the field, we're going to do anything that we want, and we're going to get plenty of chances to work out these red zone issues. The offense had already set that tone. The Cowboys are averaging like 33 points per game this year. And the narratives that ESPN wants to run with are the red zone issues going to come back to bite the Cowboys. Bro, if we're kicking field goals and averaging 33 points a game, do you realize that there's teams in the league that struggle to even get to 30 points in a game? Yet we're sitting here trying to make it seem like the Cowboys, the sky is falling because they're averaging 33 points a game and they're having to kick field goals. And their quarterback has been nails all season long. 1 interception. He has the least amount of interception out of all the quarterbacks in the league this year. I think Justin Herbert may have 0 or something like that, but he literally has the least amount of interceptions out of all the quarterbacks in the league, at least top 3 least. And you fixed your mouth to say that no one has played worse in bad games than Dak Prescott, when we have sit here and watched Zach Wilson, Kirk Cousins, Joe Burrow, Josh Allen. We've sit here and watched all these dudes play all season long. Justin Fields. And you sit here and say that nobody has played worse than Dak Prescott on national television. That was your analysis. ESPN is an absolute joke, and Dan Orlovsky, you're an even bigger joke, and I don't know why you think anyone's taking you serious, bro. You're a career backup quarterback that has never done anything notable or played in any meaningful snaps in any NFL game. And you get on TV and try to tell people who's good and who isn't. And this goes for any of the dudes that you talk about. This is the same guy, by the way. This is the same guy. Dan Orlovsky is the same guy that was vehemently picking Carson Wentz over Dak Prescott, even after Carson got traded originally. He's vehemently picking Carson Wentz over Dak Prescott, and Carson Wentz ain't even in the league no more. But we listening to this dude. Holy crap. Y'all already know how I get down, bro. How about them Cowboys? And screw you, Dan Orlovsky. You're a moron. You're now on my hit list. If y'all see any clips of Dan Orlovsky being a dumbass or saying anything else that's really, really, really unintelligent, please send them to me on our Twitter at the Dak Attack Show on X. All right, Dak Attack Show on X. Please be sure to follow me on X so that way we can get our community rolling. You guys can send in clips and we can have discussions and stuff about all the stuff that Cowboys fans really want to hear and not have to be subject to listening to all this BS from the national media. Till next time.